Would you be willing to share what your starting salary is? What's your biggest advice for people that are looking for a high-paying job like that? Do you have a job lined up? What is the best thing you did while in college? Would you go to college if you had to pay it for yourself? What are you going to start doing after you make all that money? So what's your first job going to be?
Probably McDonald's.
Why are you on the ground?
I'm grounded.
I was told you drank too much.
Oh yeah.
How much did you drink last night?
I don't remember anything.
My name is Charlie, and I graduated from UCLA with no job and zero income. All right, so it's time for another video where I pester college students, but I'm really excited for this one because, like I said, we're at my alma mater. It's graduation day today, and I'm just super curious because it seems like everyone is super successful these days, and I'm wondering what jobs are these new grads getting? How much are they getting paid? And if they have any advice for incoming students. I think this is gonna be a super fun video. We're gonna talk to a lot of different people, so make sure you guys stay through until the end. The first 3 grads were all software engineering majors, making $120,000 to $140,000 per year at their first jobs. Unfortunately, they came up to me later and said they didn't want to be in the video, but I thought I'd at least include their numbers. And yeah, wow, are all new grads balling like that? What's your name, age, and what's your major?
Christopher Sherwood. I just got my master's in healthcare administration and I'm 25.
What's your first job gonna be?
Physician contract and operations analyst.
Can I ask how much money do you make?
Yes, a little over 6 figures.
Do you have advice for incoming college students?
Enjoy it. It flies by. Enjoy the process.
And what is the best thing you did while in college?
The friends that I made and the memories, jumping in the fountain. Yeah, no, it was great. Graduation by far.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's confirmed everyone is making 6 figures. Or are they? Because the main commencement was taking place, the campus was pretty empty, but we continued the search. And yes, I get nervous approaching people. Here's a reminder to get out of your comfort zone. Are you guys graduating from UCLA? We are making a YouTube video asking people what their first job is. Would you be down to be in it?
Sure. My name is Natalie. I'm getting my MS in Environmental Health Sciences.
And what's your first job gonna be?
An Environmental Health and Safety Specialist,
Would you be willing to share how much money you're gonna make?
$70,000.
Do you have any advice for other people that want to do something similar?
The industrial hygiene program is really great at UCLA because you get a grant, so your master's is paid for. So if you're a science major, you don't know what to do, look into industrial hygiene.
How many years of school did you do?
4 undergrad and then 2 masters. Yeah.
And you got paid to do your master's?
Yeah.
How much did you get paid for the master's?
Oh, it was like $600 a month.
What was your GPA?
In my master's program, 3.9.
Does your GPA matter for the job you get?
No, I don't even have it on my resume.
How'd you get this job then?
I applied to probably 50 places just with my resume. I had a bunch of interviews and this is the first place that offered me a job. So yeah.
Congratulations.
My name is Jerry Ortega. I am 22 years old and I majored in economics.
Okay. And what are you gonna do after you graduate?
My first job was an internship at Adobe and I was a business consultant intern.
Okay.
I'm going to go back to Adobe as full-time.
Can we ask what your salary's gonna be?
It's a good amount, I guess.
Okay.
Manageable to live in California.
What are you gonna do with all that money once you start making money?
Probably pay back my parents because they were able to help me support my entire college career. So I want to pay back to them.
Do you know how much college was?
A ton of money, that's what.
Well, thank you so much.
I'm Kaylee Karsh, getting my master's in public health and environmental health.
What is your first job gonna be?
Corporate sustainability associate,
What's your starting salary there?
90,000.
What is your advice for people that want to get a similar job to you?
Networking and just telling everybody what you want to do. The professors were just unreal with helping me find people.
Do you actually talk to your professors?
I did talk to professors outside of the class hours.
Okay.
That was really helpful.
Smart.
I found this job through a professor who referred me to my current boss.
After that, our luck ran out for over an hour. We tried going to a few frat houses, saw literally no new grads in Westwood, but at least I got to take a nap and do some outdoor furniture shopping. On our way back to campus, we ran into a guy that completely trolled me.
My name is Nick. I'm 23. My major is history.
So what's your first job gonna be?
Probably McDonald's. I think I'm gonna work at McDonald's.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the first answer we've gotten like that today.
I think I'm just gonna do that because I feel like that's the move. Because I can't get a job anywhere else.
Have you secured that job yet?
I haven't applied. I don't know if they're hiring, but I feel like they could use me because I can make I made a burger earlier today actually, and it was good.
Did you drink today?
I might have.
What's your name, age, and what's your major?
Yodai Suzuki. I'm 24, business economics major.
So what's your first job going to be?
Haven't decided yet. I'm still looking for a job.
How hard is the job market right now?
So I'm an international from Japan.
Okay.
So as an international, it's difficult to find a job here in the US.
Why are you on the ground?
I'm grounded.
I was told you drank too much.
Oh yeah.
How much did you drink last night?
I don't remember anything.
So you're going to graduate and then you're going to start looking for a job here and stay here?
If I can't find a job, I'll just go back to Japan. But yeah, that's my plan.
What's your dream job?
So I was looking for consulting jobs, fashion and culture stuff.
What do your parents think about that?
They want me to do solid jobs, but it's my life.
Any advice for incoming students?
Don't up before your commencement.
That's solid advice. Congratulations too.
I'm Natalie. I'm 22, and my major is economics.
And what are you doing with that? What's your job going to be?
Post-grad, I'm just planning on traveling. I'm doing a work exchange. I'm going to work at a hostel and bartend, and I get free room and board. A lot of people who are older have given me that advice to travel, especially if you don't have everything figured out and you don't know what you want to do yet. It's been to travel and don't apply to grad school if you don't know what you're doing.
And where's that going to be?
I'm going to be in Israel for a month.
Would you go to college if you had to pay it for yourself?
Yes, I think college opens a lot of doors and a lot of opportunities, and nowadays with any like long-term career, that's the first thing they look at. They don't even look at applicants that don't, unless you're doing a trade school.
Cool. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so I'm all about free resources, and I'm also all about helping you make more money. That's why I want to thank HubSpot and The Hustle for sponsoring this video. They're giving you, my audience, a comprehensive, totally free guide on how to utilize email newsletters to grow your business. This isn't your run-of-the-mill advice. It's a full playbook packed with practical tips and tricks. From building your subscriber list, planning and writing content, designing engaging emails, constructing your tech stack, nurturing your audience, and converting contacts into leads, they'll teach you all of it. I've read it, and I truly believe that if you implement their advice into your own business, it will help you grow massively. I've been reading The Hustle for a few years now, and they're basically teaching you exactly how they themselves built their community of 3 million people and a massive 8-figure business. Email is such a powerful way to scale any business, and I truly think every entrepreneur needs to implement it into their organic social media strategy. We are working on this too for my business, and much of what we do I learned from The Hustle. Just head over to HubSpot's website to download the playbook for free. We've added the link in the description below. And something I always say is, if you're not learning, you're falling behind. Again, the link will be below in the description, and now back to the video.
I'm Shin. I'm 22 right now. I double majored in dance and econ.
So what's your first job going to be?
Associate audit. It's like an accounting job.
And what's your starting salary going to be?
75K.
What are you going to start doing after you make all that money?
I guess I have to save up, to get my life together, because I'm like really broke right now. So yeah.
Like, how much money do you have in your bank account?
It's like 1,000. Yeah.
It's not too bad.
My job starts in October, so I kind of have to do a little bit of a part-time job.
What was your GPA?
I think I ended up with 3.75 around. Yeah.
Does GPA actually matter for what job you get?
To some extent, yes. I mean, you have to have a minimum GPA, but above that, I think it's not that big of a deal. It's more about how you propose yourself during your interviews and everything like that.
What's your advice for finding a good job?
For me, what helped me was to get to know a lot of people and gather information to know that what positions are there and what can I do after I graduate.
Thank you so much, and congrats.
Thank you.
It was nostalgic seeing students doing their grad shoots. From 2013 to 2020, I photographed over 600 groups at UCLA. I relied on side hustles like that to get by, but it was so cool talking to people who made use of their degrees. Finally, the main commencement ceremony was finished, and there were a lot more people on campus. So I guess now is a good time to tell you guys, if you want to get some free stocks from Mumu and Webull, we will drop the link down below. You can get a lot of stocks. It's completely free. And yeah, I use both of them. They're amazing, so check them out.
My name is Van. I'm 21 and I'm a public affairs major.
What's your first job going to be?
A consulting analyst at a consulting firm.
Would you be willing to share how much you're going to make?
I think it's around 88.
How did you get this job?
Mostly through networking, and yeah, just networking. I got it my sophomore year.
You got this job your sophomore year?
Or I was an intern my sophomore year and I just kept coming back and I got a full.
So what's your advice for people that want to find an internship like that?
It's definitely just networking. My public affairs has nothing to do with business or anything. So just try to network as much as possible in the field that you want to go into.
How do you network though?
Clubs. Clubs is a big thing.
What was your GPA?
I think it was a 3.7, kind of all around.
What's your dream job?
For right now, it's marketing. I'm a really creative person, but consulting, honestly, you get to do whatever you want for the first 2 years.
What's your biggest piece of advice for incoming students?
Just have fun. Have fun as much as possible. You only have 4 years, so just do your best.
Cool. Thank you so much.
My name is Sean Londe. I am 22 years old, major in economics.
And what are you going to do with that?
I'm going to be working at a startup.
Would you be willing to share what your starting salary is?
Yeah, I think it's around 55.
What was the best thing you did in college?
I joined a club called Bruin Investment and Trading Group. They really helped me understand what the business community looked like at UCLA and kind of beyond that. It's important to get involved early on.
What was your GPA?
3.7.
Any tips for getting a high GPA like that?
You have to stay dedicated. You have to find a way to be well-rounded at the same time. So hang out with your friends, play a sport, join a club. Being well-rounded helps you to balance everything out.
Love it. Thank you so much.
My name is Jack. I'm 20 and I majored in economics economics and I minored in accounting.
What's your first job going to be?
So I'm going to public accounting and I'm currently a tax intern, but I'm going into audit full-time around October.
Would you be willing to share what your starting salary is?
$73K with $2K bonus.
Okay.
And then there's like a CPA bonus is $6K. And then there's some, I think, year-end bonus, $1 or $2K.
And what are you going to start doing once you make money?
I want to get into real estate. So right now, like my plan is to stay home and just save up every little last bit of money I have. And then once I have enough for like the down payment, I want to start kind of looking around to try to get into real estate and try to build wealth through that.
Was college worth it?
Very. College is very worth it. I just speed run through my entire college, so I think from a cost perspective.
You're 20.
Yeah. It was only a year and like 2 quarters. It was COVID, so I just took a lot of classes. I stacked them. Some of them were like asynchronous, so I just crammed it, forgot about it, and then studied for it, and then took my midterm and final, and that was it.
So how do you get so smart?
I think everyone around here is just as intelligent as everybody else, but it's like how much effort you want to put in.
Okay.
And I think for me, it just sounded nice to like graduate early.
Right.
So I just like started grinding into it, and I think everyone around me is capable of doing that too, but it's just a balance between some people, they want, you know, like their 4-year college experience. So I think everyone here is capable of getting like a good GPA.
And what's your best advice for younger people?
Save money now, and it'll like accumulate, and I think down the line you appreciate some of the smarter financial decisions.
My name is Tabitha Haskins. I'm 22 and I was an applied linguistics major.
And what are you going to do with that major?
I'll actually be going to grad school next year pursuing my master's in education.
And what's your dream job?
I hope to be a teacher within the K-12 system, working in immersion schools.
What's your biggest advice for incoming students?
I would say be flexible, be open to new opportunity and new experience. You never know what tomorrow will bring, and so just be open.
I studied statistics and data science and computer science and linguistics. That's just a double major, but yeah.
Do you have a job lined up?
Yeah, so I'm going to be working in privacy and PayPal. Specifically, the problems that I'm working on are like more making sure that whenever data is shared, essentially between banks and between other financial institutions, correct privacy laws are taken into account. Yeah.
Would you be willing to share what your starting salary is going to be?
I think it's like Texas, where there's no taxes, it's like 150, and where there's higher taxes, so places like New York and like SF, I guess, it's kind of higher, like 180, 190 range.
Would you say you're a frugal person or you like to spend?
When there's money in my account, I'm spending all the time.
Oh, really?
Which sucks, but like my way around it is just having multiple accounts and making sure that the account where I'm spending money from, that has limited money. So I honestly don't know what I'm going to do with so much money.
What do you like to splurge your money on?
I like to go rave, I like to spend money on tickets, like techno, house.
Is college worth it?
It was fully worth it, like so worth it. It was so expensive, but definitely completely worth it.
My name is Miranda Martinez. I'm 21 and I was an econ major.
What is your first job going to be?
Investment banking.
How much money are you going to make?
Base is 100. Bonus is up to 30, and then signing was 10.
And how did you get this job?
LinkedIn. I just applied, went through like 10 rounds of interviews.
So what are you going to start doing once that money hits?
Live on my own. I'm living in Santa Monica, so it's expensive, so I'm just going to pay for all my expenses.
How much is your rent going to be?
It's not that bad. It's like 3.3.
For one person?
For my sister and I, we have a 2-bed, 2-bath.
Do you have any advice for incoming college students?
Work hard. I applied to like 15 jobs in one night in like one sitting, and by the next week I had like 3 interviews scheduled. But it just takes a lot of applying to actually get some solid ones, and then between those 3 it's like only one gets you to the end. So just keep trying, don't get discouraged. I got my job in the second half of my senior year. I had another job at the beginning half, but still apply even your second half of senior year, don't stop.
And what do you think set yourself apart from other candidates for that job?
Maybe my internship experience it lined up with the job that I'm gonna do pretty well. So I think just having good internships like as soon as possible really helps get the work experience. I think they care about that the most.
And how are you going to celebrate tonight?
I'm going to 12-12 with my friends. It's a club in Santa Monica.
Nice.
My name is Jay, 21 years old, and I major in economics.
What are you going to do with that major?
I'm going to be interning at this startup called Langate, provide data solutions in the space of energy and real estate.
Are you going to be getting paid at that internship?
Yeah, it's going to be turning into a full-time role after the summer.
Would you mind sharing what your starting salary is going to be?
Base package is around $60,000, and it's like a 35 to 40% bonus.
How did you learn about all this stuff?
When I just came into UCLA, I wanted to be a software engineer, and I did a couple of different data analytics internships, and that kind of made me feel like, I actually don't want to do this because I'm kind of being told what to create and what to do, and I feel like being in the product side of things was giving me more access to the vision of what to actually accomplish.
And did you make money in college?
Yeah, I did 4 or 5 internships throughout my college.
What did it feel like to have money while in college?
To be able to spend it on whatever you wanted was kind of unique. I was buying, gifts and stuff for my parents and my family, and it was actually like kind of the first time I was able to spend my own money on people I cared about.
What's your name, age, and what's your major?
Matt, 21, and applied math.
And what's your first job going to be?
It's going to be PhD student. I'm going to stay at UCLA actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many more years is that?
5 more years.
Dang.
Hopefully a little less.
Okay. So are you going to be getting paid as a PhD student?
Yeah, I'm going to get a stipend.
Would you mind sharing how much that is?
It's like $35K.
And then with your PhD, what do you want to do with that?
I want to work in data science and machine learning.
What's your biggest advice for an incoming college student?
Try everything. Take advantage of opportunities.
And what's one thing that you wish you did differently?
I wish I got more involved and tried to take up leadership positions.
Okay.
I think that would have been a really good opportunity.
And what's your best study hack?
Just turn on music, lo-fi hip hop.
Cool, thanks so much. After almost losing our microphone, it turned out that staying late paid off because we got our last 4 interviews in about 15 minutes. Lesson learned. Don't give up early.
My name is Ashley Aquino. My age is 22. My major, political science.
And what is your first job going to be?
Okay, so I'm a teacher intern right now. So I'm going to be teaching in the fall.
Where at?
Somewhere in LA.
Okay.
Elementary teacher.
And would you be willing to share what your starting salary is?
I want to say like around 60 to 80.
What is your favorite part about teaching?
Working with kids. They're funny and you can change their lives by helping them out.
And do you have any advice for incoming college students?
Savor the moment because it goes by super, super, super fast.
What do you think is the biggest thing you learn about yourself in college?
That I'm very ambitious and I can persevere.
My name is Christian Beltran. I'm 22 and I major in psychology.
And what is your first job going to be?
I'm starting graduate school in the fall. I'm going to be doing a PhD in social psychology.
So what made you want to get a PhD?
I mean, there's a lot of interesting questions about like our social world. Specifically, be doing like morals and politics, which is a very touchy subject right now. But I think it's really interesting to me.
While you're a student, do you get paid? How's it work?
I'm a student employee at the university. I'm going to UC Irvine, so I'll be working, doing research, being a TA, that kind of stuff.
Would you be willing to share how much they pay you?
Just above minimum wage. I think it's going to be like maybe in the mid-20s.
What's your biggest takeaway from college?
With college, just make the most of it. It went by super quick. I was a transfer too. But yeah, I mean, just have fun with it and try to learn as much as you can because there's a lot of interesting things, whether inside the classroom or out.
Thank you so much.
My name's Katherine Houston. I am 22 and I was a business econ major.
And what are you going to do with that?
So I'll be starting as a management consultant in the fall.
Would you be willing to share what your starting salary is?
My base is 112.
What are you going to do with all that money?
Pay for rent because LA is very expensive.
And how did you find your job?
Sent out applications, just kind of networked a little bit, learned a little bit more about what that specific company entailed, and yeah.
So what's your biggest advice for people that are looking for a high-paying job like that?
I would say do your due diligence, research the various companies. Not every company is necessarily going to be the best fit for you. Prepare well for interviews, and I think that being personable is really important, and being able to show your personality will really make you stand out.
Thank you so much.
My name is Nayeli. I'm 21 and my major was sociology.
And what are you going to do with that major?
So I want to pursue a career in counseling, maybe like academic counseling or like going further and like possibly getting my master's to be licensed to be a therapist.
Do you have a job lined up after graduating?
Not yet.
And what's your biggest advice for incoming students?
I'd say give it time. I feel like that was really good advice for me. I didn't know if I wanted UCLA as a school for me, but I was patient with it and I did give it some time, and after about a year I realized like I love the school and I met a lot of really great people. So I think don't come into things with like hesitancy, kind of just like be open to that change, because I feel like you'll find a lot of good in things even when you're not like openly seeking it out, like it'll just come.
Thanks so much. Today I learned that new grads can make a lot of money. If you find an internship and go full time, that seems to be a winning formula to getting a high salary. We talked to people with a wide range of plans, but by the end of the day I realized we are all on our own journey. It's all about being appreciative and happy with the choices we've made. All right, ladies and gents, that's it for this video. I had a lot of fun filming it. We talked to a ton of really awesome students, and I loved hearing what they said about college as well as what they're doing after college. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe for more content just like this. We do a ton of videos about personal finance, entrepreneurship, and investing. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.